Hello Virgo, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the last week of April 2019. Woo! Reading. Alright, so we have someone trying to get to the truth of a situation, praying to spirit that they're going to be headed in the right direction, either with someone whereby there has been sly and cunning behavior, or this Virgo is fearing that forward movement will involve energies of sly and cunning behavior. Interesting. So we have travel, wanting to move into a new direction, but we have the snake energies here representing fear and or energies of lies and deceit. So I normally, for those of you whom have been with me up until now, I normally do these differently, but I thought what I would do is kind of share how I lay out the cards, what formats, what cards I'm being drawn to, the combination of different cards. So as a teaching tool, may be able to help some to learn to read for themselves. Okay. So Virgo, we have got in the center of this 5-card spread the energies of a wish, hoping, wishing, and praying with the wishing well energies for something to transpire. What is that something? Well, April 22nd, today on into around, I'm feeling the 25th, we do have a Virgo who is hoping to hop, skip, and jump and move into some direction, a new direction of sorts. Yes. By the end of April 2019, we have the energies of giving birth to, taking a risk, learning from a situation that maybe they've been hoping for a period of time. So then what I do is I bring in my second Lenormand deck for clarification and or spiritual guidance. So again, with the path energies, we have a Virgo that is thinking about moving down into a new direction. But again, we have a snake. We have energies of fear and or energies of sly and cunning behavior. Or no, that would be lies and deceit. Interesting. Yeah. So this Virgo, in the center of the 5-card spreads, is saying, I'm tired of hoping, wishing, and praying for something to transpire. I'm tired of thinking about a new direction, but the confusion that comes with that. I'm trying to get clear about a new path or changes when it comes to my home and or business environment. Am I going to move home? Am I going to move to a new circumstance, situation, or financial direction? We have a Virgo here who's thinking about maybe sweeping away from a home or business location. And by the end of April 2019, they're wanting to manifest kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, and or a reason to celebrate. So they're really getting amped up to take a risk and communicate with someone. Wow. All right, so for this particular reading, I'm going to bring in the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I'm going to do what's called a circle spread. I used to do a lot of Celtic spreads, but this spread seems to be the one I like the most because of the information I receive. So in the center of the circle spread, using the Sacred Circle Tarot, we have got a Virgo who is trying to build up the courage to make a decision about some form of new direction. This could have to do with their home, a creative project, finances, and or career. In their thoughts position, next to the center card, we've got a Virgo who's thinking about the 9 of Discs. Independent security and stability. In the relationship sector, here in the corner, we have a Virgo who, with the major arcana, the Star, is hoping, wishing, and praying to move into the direction whereby there could be contentment, joy, even a wish coming true. Here we go, regarding finances. This Virgo, by maybe the 28th of April 2019, is opening their heart to these wishes. They may be opening their heart to someone who has Aquarius in their chart, since that's the energy or the sign for the major arcana, the star. So in the actions position over here, we have a Virgo who is ready to leave an old path behind, to take a risk, to move into a new direction, and they may be communicating that with another by the end of April 2019. They are ready to happily abandon, with the Ace of Cups energies, a path that no longer serves them in their actions position. Now, emotionally, they will be recognizing, and that's why they're seeing it as a risk to communicate with another, that this web of their life that they've created, their family, their friends, their environment, their circumstances, could easily be affected by the moves that they make in their own personal path. Now, subconsciously, this Virgo is thinking about someone who's in a leadership position, someone who is organized, structured, logical, disciplined. Could be a boss, could be a father figure, could be that they're seeing themselves as courageous enough to move into this new direction whereby they can make their wishes come true. So day to day, this Virgo has the energies of the Queen of Wands, the ability to illuminate, manifest a new direction. Day to day, this Virgo may be trying to open themselves up to a connection with someone who has fire in her chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. They're wanting to set goals and meet goals, but they're also thinking about, what do I abandon? How do I abandon a situation? And who will be affected by the decisions I'm making? And again, they may be thinking of someone who is older, who has fire in their chart, Sag, Aries, or Leo. So, up here, in the upper right corner, we have the inner strengths position. Spirit is giving this Virgo the warrior energies to stand strong when it comes to this courage energy and abandoning an old path of sorts. Could be emotionally. They're trying to get to the truth of, do I give birth to this communication, this connection, this reason to celebrate? Do I roll the dice and take a risk on this communication? And Spirit's giving this Virgo the strength to walk away from a path that's been going on for a period of time, and to have the courage to move into a greater direction, but still thinking about, how will my actions affect others in their emotional aspects position. So in a 3-card summary to my right, we've got a Virgo who is being blessed with a new path, creatively, financially, or they're trying to manifest a new path. And Spirit is saying, we will help you ground yourself, as communication may have or could very well in the next couple days, the 22nd to maybe the 24th, I'm feeling. Either communication has or it will come in that makes this Virgo feel very happy, attractive, but confused. Now we do have the moon here as a major arcana representing someone who may have Pisces in their chart, and we have the energies of nostalgia. What is the truth? Yeah, when it comes to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this Virgo is trying to come to a peaceful resolution and free themselves from the dedication they gave to illusion and or fantasy. Oops, wrong direction. All right, so, pardon me. By around the 28th of April 2019, this Virgo is feeling energies of heartache, trying to speak their truth about what they want moving forward when it comes to finances and career, and or, again, someone who may have fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or water, or both, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So this Virgo is being guided with the Page of Swords energies to kind of take some time to rest and think about the end result. This Virgo does have the ability to initiate a new beginning. But they need to go through the process of elimination first. What is it that causes me suffering? What has gone on for too long with the 9 and 10 of Swords? What is my truth? And what do I need, or who do I need to cut away from in order to move into the next chapter of my life in a victorious, successful way? So this Virgo is trying to make up their mind about connecting with another. And in the last 2-3 days of April 2019, we have a path that has indeed gone full circle. So now it's time for this Virgo to take what they have learned and to decide, am I going to move into this path of illusion, confusion, fantasy? Am I going to move into the direction of this snake where there may be unhealthy energies? Or am I going to move into a new path where I can plant new seeds, a new beginning? This Virgo may be wanting to plant a new beginning when it comes to their creativity and or this feminine energy, someone who is very creative. But again, this Virgo is feeling restricted. Should I or shouldn't I? What do I want to manifest with the shaman energies? This Virgo is waiting. Okay, they are probably going through or have completed a very long path when it comes to finances and career. And they're looking at how much they have at this point in their life. They may be overly focused when it comes to finances. Yes, and Spirit's saying put more energy into what makes you happy. The energy you put in, Virgo, will eventually bring you into the 10 of Cups energies of solace, peace, and happiness. So what and or who is the direction you want to go in? What and or who is the direction of greater success? I feel like in the beginning of May, that's when this Virgo is going to get the strength to move towards another. And there may be some harsh words spoken, either from the Virgo or to the Virgo. And of course, that would take a personal reading to decipher. So let's look at clarification. I'm bringing in the Oshizen Tarot. Yep, I just saw completion, falling into a completion. Okay, wow. Some Virgos are going to move towards another. Some are going to walk away in the final week of April 2019. Yes, there's a very spiritual transformation going on here for this Virgo. They're thinking about bringing an end to a situation whereby they were trying to obtain enough courage to go towards another. In their thoughts, this Virgo's celebrating financial gain. Therefore, they're being put in a very playful energy and are wanting to maybe communicate out to others in the last week of April. So in the relationship sector, see, this Virgo is saying, do I want to make my wish come true or should I let go? What have I learned? What is this spiritual transformation about? How do I not repeat old patterns, behaviors, or cycles? Some Virgos may be letting go of an air sign, or Aquarius, if they have Aquarius in their chart. creatively. This Virgo is going to, I feel, if there hasn't been communication, they are going to communicate because they are excited to talk about their success in some way, how far they have come, where they are now, and what it is that they are taking action to leave behind. They're looking for participation with another. But they're also looking to see what kind of ripples it will cause to those whom are in their path with them. So this Virgo wants to maybe move into a new direction where there's a new boss, a new manager, a new partner, or they're wanting to communicate with someone who's in charge in some way, an older fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Part of them is trying to get the courage to do so, and Spirit is guiding this Virgo to get clear about what they're wishing for and to let go of a situation that keeps drawing you to be courageous. Gosh, it's like there's this transformation whereby this Virgo is trying to get the courage to move forward. They're looking for participation from another, and at the same time, they're at the edge of letting go. So day to day, they are setting goals and meeting goals, and or are communicating with a very passionate Queen of Wands energies, trying to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This Virgo is moving towards success. They're recognizing what they have learned about themselves through others. Yeah. So Spirit's giving them the strength to recognize what it is that's caused them to be tied up in knots. They're playfully wanting to move forward, and at the same time, they're trying to let go. And that's why if you're waiting for a Virgo to communicate, it may not be happening in this last week. Some will. It's going to be, up to the individual, because there's a desire here to get to the truth. Yep. This Virgo's holding back. They're postponing what maybe they thought could be, or what Virgo and another want something to be. But they're being guided with the Two of Pentacles to take one step at a time. To communicate first before maybe even moving towards another in a new passionate or exciting direction. We have a Virgo who's feeling a little bit guilty because they're understanding. They're going through this rebirth of, yes, I do want to communicate. Look at that. They are discussing forward movement with the Seven of Pentacles. Financially. And they want to get together and celebrate with another. They are hoping, wishing, and praying, again, with the Star card energy across from this boss, this older figure. They can't decide if they want to still continue to focus on a new direction, but it's like this boss or leader or fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, is in the way. Yeah. This Virgo wants to come together with either someone tied to their past or some form of fantasy or illusion, but there could be a Sagittarius in the way. They may be thinking that a Sagittarius is their fantasy. I feel like if you're a female Virgo, for some Virgos, again, they may be connecting with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or whom by which may have that in their chart. And they're sad. They're feeling heartache. They're saying, I have mastered this path. And with the Emperor energies, I'm going to not step into a situation that causes me to get tied up in knots. I'm going to fall away from a situation whereby there was self-destruction in myself or someone else. I'm bringing that amen to a completion. I'm healing. And I'm recognizing the lesson. Wow. All right. So if these messages are resonating and you'd like a personal reading, feel free to email me at josiek42@gmail.com. To close, I'm going to bring in a word of prayer from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please. So this Virgo shouldn't have a problem with this. They're just being guided to have a sense of humor when it comes to the connections we have with others, what we learn about ourselves, where we want to move next. There is a lot of playful energy here, and it's giving this Virgo the strength to say to themselves, do I want to move forward with this person? Will it be successful? I want to connect with another, but I need to sit and think about reconnection for fear of who by which may be affected adversely. So I'm just going to keep my path open with a sense of humor. Recognize, look at that I've created the situation and that I now have the power to change it. Some are regretting a connection didn't go further. Some are recognizing that someone was a lesson. Either way, they're saying there will be a favorable outcome. So the prayer for Virgo in the last week of April 2019 is, thank you for helping me see the humor in the situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Letting what will be, trusting that in the end there will be a favorable outcome, one way or another. What is it you are wishing for? Spirit's giving you the strength to come out of being tied up in knots. Recognize something could be brought to an end, or you can take action to connect with another to celebrate a new beginning. But of course, there's a process here of researching how to abandon some sort of path that no longer serves you. All right. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and/or subscribe. Take care, and God bless.